Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome to Parker Group Live. We wanted to cover a topic that we come across a lot. We work with a lot of first-time home buyers, and there are some common mistakes and misconceptions that first-time home buyers tend to make. So we thought we'd do a quick video just to go through them one by one and explain to you why they are mistakes. And so the first mistake I'll let Dustin take.
Yeah, so the first mistake is a big one. As a first-time home buyer, there is no reason you should not enlist an agent to help you. So you need to find a really good agent to work with you through this process because it is a really complex process. Most of the time, people only buy a house 4 or 5 or 6 times in a lifetime. And so you want to work with someone who's sold and helped people buy hundreds of houses so that they have that experience for you and can kind of walk you through the steps to make that process really smooth and to make sure you're not spending more money than you should.
Right, and the number one best reason why you should use an agent is because it's free to you as the buyer. So why would you not take advantage of that free service? The second most common mistake that we always tell people is make sure that you get pre-approved, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. It's really hard to have an accurate idea of what your budget is and what you can actually afford if this is your first time through the process. So it's so important to actually sit down, talk to a lender, see if you're actually ready to buy a home yet. You might have to work on your credit or something like that, pay off some bills, and then also see what your budget is because you don't want to go out searching for houses and fall in love with something that's $100,000 over budget. That's just a recipe for heartbreak. The third most common mistake that we come across with first-time home buyers in particular is that a lot of times people have a lot of fear about the process of buying a home, and in particular, a lot of first-time buyers are afraid to put an offer in before they know the ins and outs of the condition of the home. So they think they have to do a home inspection first. And actually, the way that it works is first you put in an offer and come to terms on price with the sellers, and then you put contingencies in the contract for inspections. So once you agree on price, you have usually a period of 30 to 60 days in which you're getting all of your inspections done, getting your financing in order, and if you don't like what you find in those inspections, at that point, you're free to back out. So you're not locked in if an issue comes up during that contract period. The fourth mistake that unfortunately we see a lot of buyers make is they hesitate for too long. So they look at a ton of houses. In their mind, there's that one that they keep going back to. They keep comparing every house to it, but they're just not sure, not ready to commit. And then that house goes under contract. And that can be really frustrating if you've been to 30 or 40 homes, there was only one that you really loved, and you didn't get an offer in on time. So we say don't hesitate for too long. Once you've seen about a dozen houses, you pretty much know what you're looking for.
Yeah, and then the last mistake that people often make, especially first-time home buyers, is not being able to look past some cosmetic issues. The house that you find that's going to be your dream house is probably not perfectly your dream house when you see it for the first time. You might have to do some touch-up paint, you might have to change out some things, update the appliances, but little cosmetic things are easy fixes in the most of the time. So try to overlook those and go beyond that so that you can find kind of that diamond in the rough without getting into too much of a project, of course. So these are just some common mistakes that first-time home buyers and quite frankly all buyers tend to make. So we wanted to make you aware of them so that you don't make the same mistakes. But give us a call or comment below if you have any questions or concerns. We'd be happy to help you anytime.
Thanks
guys.
so much. Have a great day. Jinx.